welcome to my channel. Today I have this Nike SB box here and it is in this lovely pink color. I don't know why the box is in this color, but it is very pretty. In here I have the newest release from Nike and Staple, and these are the Panda Pigeon SB Dunks. And this is the third release from Nike and Staple and the pigeon themed shoe. And originally the collaboration started in 2005 when they produced their first pigeon shoe, which was only launched in New York City, and they only had 150 pairs of those shoes. And today's resale value is around $6,000, so that really represents the high demand for those shoes. And the pigeon theme originally came from because Jeff Staple, who's the designer of the shoe, lives in New York City, and he wanted to make a shoe that represents the city as much as he could. So he thought of the pigeon, which is kind of the unofficial animal of New York City, because there's a lot of pigeons and they're fearless and they run around everywhere. So then they came up with the first shoe, which actually is in the colorway of a pigeon. It's gray and reddish, and yeah, it pretty much resembles the pigeon itself. After that release, a decade went by, and the next shoe that they came out with was the Black Pigeon SB Dunk, and that released in 2017, which wasn't that long ago. And that shoe was in pretty much all black, but then it had red and orangey details on it. And then Jeff Staple didn't want to do a collaboration or didn't want to produce a shoe for another decade, but then he posted on Instagram a mock-up of these panda shoes, and then he put like a funny caption that he called these panda because of the colorway. And then people started commenting and really liking the shoe, and people really wanted this panda shoe to come alive. And then Jeff was kind of like, why would I do a panda shoe? It doesn't really relate to the pigeon and everything like that. But then they did launch this shoe, and the whole story behind the panda and the pigeon came because he's from China, and panda is like the unofficial animal of China. So then he thought that, yeah, that works pretty well. And then it became the panda and pigeon shoe because he's born in China and then he lives in New York City. So it was like a bundle of them both. And Jeff wants to do a tour that starts from China and then goes to New York. So that kind of also relates those two themes together. So yeah, that's a pretty cool story for these shoes. But let's get into the unboxing. So these shoes, my boyfriend got these, and these are not in my size or his size. I don't even think they did my size. But yeah, he took the pair that was left because there was a long line to the store and they only took 5 people at a time inside, and he was lucky and he got the last pair, but he didn't want to wait for nothing, so he took the last pair even though it wasn't his size. But yeah, let's see how this looks. So yeah, this shoe comes with 3 pairs of laces. So it has the black laces intact, and then it has white and green laces. And the green color comes from like bamboo and like the China vibes. And also because it has the green details that are like the bamboo, which is also panda's nutrition, it also is, the whole colorway is like a panda colorway because of the black and white. It looks pretty similar to all the Nike SB Dunks. And it just has the pigeon, which is a detail that it has in all of the pigeon shoes. And then this bottom of the shoe is pretty cool. It's like in this blue color and it's kind of see-through, and it has sneaker. Yeah, it looks kind of like newspaper, which says sneaker, sneaker, sneaker. And yeah, and newspaper also is like one of the things that come to my mind when you think of New York. So yeah, the colorway, and that is kind of panda, but still it has the New York vibes from the pigeon and the bottom. And inside here it has bamboo on the inside of the shoe, and it's also green. Oh, and also a funny detail that it has here inside, it says Staple, not for resale. And then another detail that it has is this swoosh. Here is white, and then in the inside it is gray. I'm not sure where that comes from, but it is same in both of the shoes. Also inside the shoe, I noticed that on the other shoe inside it also has a pigeon in there. But yeah, otherwise I think that this is a really cool shoe, even though it's a pretty basic shoe, but because it has a story, so it makes it more lovable, I think, and also the resale values I think are better when the shoe actually has a story. These shoes are in the size 11.5 and it is too big for both of us, so we have to resell these, and my boyfriend actually already sold these on StockX and he got some profit out of these, so they are definitely a shoe that has a value. And I think even though they might drop, the resale values might drop like they did on the black shoe, but then I think they're still gonna go up later on. So yeah, I just realized when I started to read this text inside the shoe more closely that it actually says like sample, not for resale, and I think that comes from the Instagram photo because it was only a sample and it wasn't supposed to be released, I guess. And the M is like scratched over and then it has like a T inside here. I will show you a close-up just now. But yeah, I think that's a really cool detail as well, and I totally missed that. But these were pretty much everything that I have for these shoes. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know down in the comments if you copped this shoe and if you like the whole concept of Staple and Nike collaborations. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and also subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!